Part of my day 3 job is to water this patch here that is so terribly weedy, because I put corn in there. You can see some digging around in there, some fresh digging around. Glen and I were kind of looking for the corn seed, and we didn't manage to find any. I'm concerned that none of the corn is up yet, so I've set up the sprinkler here. I'm gonna adjust it so that I'll adjust it so that it only sprays onto this little garden bed here and not all over the place, because you can do that with these kind. And so I'm gonna have it do this bed here of corn. Around the perimeter of it, I have planted squash seeds. Give this some water, and we're gonna have some corn heat units happening with it getting up to 28 degrees Celsius on Saturday. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start the sprinkler, and then I'm gonna go inside and separate the cream and pasteurize some milk. I'm okay with it getting Glen's garden box he made there. It's got rhubarb coming up in it, actually. I should go show you guys. I turned up the water pressure a little bit, and that seems to do the trick. It's not watering too far past the garden down there. I'm gonna go inside, do my other chores, and then come back out. You see the guard dog? Not really well, he is a guard dog. He's not really friendly. But if you see in the distance over there, the bale truck is out, and Zip thinks that he should be in the back seat. Besides the garden today, my other job is going to be weed whipping around stuff. Kids mowed for me the other day, which was really nice. So I was building the tunnel for the brassicas, but I got a little bit of weed whipping to do maybe. Part of my job today is to pasteurize this milk, as I mentioned. So I want to point out the cream line on the milk that has sat overnight. So I'm just going to take a ladle, and I'm going to ladle it into this jar that's already cream, that's not pasteurized. We just kind of save it up. When the jar gets full, a couple jars get full, we then pasteurize it, use some for coffees, and then save some for butter. So as I mentioned, I don't know, a lot of people ask us if we have a cream separator. I actually did look online for one when Glen first started milking this cow back in March, because I thought maybe we needed one. But see, I'm just putting the ladle in the jar and scooping out the cream on top. I know that I'm not going to get every little bit of it, and I'm not the biggest fan of skim milk, so I do leave a little bit of cream on top, but I mean just the thinnest layer ever. So I'm going to be doing this to all of these 3 jars, because Glen just came in with milk from the cow this morning, and honestly, if we have more than 3 jars full of milk, this is like extremely fresh, right? Nothing's more than a day and a half old here. So if we have more jars, that just means that we can be lazy, and lazy isn't necessarily a great thing when it comes to having milk lay around, because pretty soon, before you know it, you're going to have so much milk to deal with. Okay, that's the first step. Okay, I'm down to my last jar now. I'm going to make some yogurt out of this. So I left a little bit of cream in here so that it wasn't completely skim yogurt. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this twice into the pot. I'm going to heat that up to 180. I'll try to leave a link in the description down to the video that Glen made about how to make your own yogurt at home. It's really easy, guys. So I'm going to get that going, and I'm going to start the milk pasteurizing on the stove. And then in about just over an hour, I'll be done, and I can go outside and play. Yes! Everything is on the stove and got started. This is the milk that I'm pasteurizing. It comes to a temperature of 165 degrees for 15 seconds, and then it's good. This little one back here is for the yogurt. For me, this is what I'm going to call a double batch. It makes 2 liters, 8 cups, and it comes to 180, and then you cool it off to 115. Add your starter, which is just a plain yogurt from the store with nothing else in it, and then stick it into a jar on the counter for up to 10 hours. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. While the milk is pasteurizing for me and heating up for the yogurt, I just wanted to show you that I am sprouting. These are lentils, green lentils that I'm sprouting in the jar. I don't know if you can see, like there's little tiny ends forming on there. I got these sprouting lids from PV Mart. So I've had the seed tray, and now I have these sprouting lids. I've just used cheesecloth, so it all works good. So I just started these yesterday, so I'm going to rinse those, and they will probably be ready to use tomorrow. And this is a small batch of sprouts that I did over the last couple of days. I really enjoy having sprouts on top of poached eggs or in sandwiches. So today is breakfast, lunch. I'm trying to eat my first meal at 11 these days. Works for me because I'm busy doing stuff in the morning, and then I can rest, eat, and then get going again. So I hope that today's lunch is going to be a grilled mozzarella sandwich with fresh romaine stuff from the garden. Anyway, I'll take a picture and put it on here, whatever it turns out to be, because